chicken noodle casserole for Ashley. So we just bought some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. There were 2 large ones in the package, and I forgot to start filming until I already got the chicken breast in the water. But basically, I just took these out of the package, and they are going to boil for about 25 minutes on a hard boil. The chicken has been boiling for 25 minutes, and I'm going to take a look at it here. This is how it looks. Those are pretty thick pieces. So I'm going to take them off the burner now and check to see if they're ready. So I put them over near the sink, and I don't want to dump out all the water yet because I want to make sure they're cooked. If they're not fully cooked, I will put them back on the stove. So now I'm going to cut into this and see if there's any pink. No pink at all on the inside. It looks really good and moist. So now I want to take the other breast out and check it, and if both are ready, I will cut this up into bite-sized pieces. I don't do anything fancy here. I just cut the chicken and you want to just cut it in pieces that you would want to get yourself in a casserole. This is a good sized piece that you would put in your mouth. So that's about the size you want all of them. And then you just want to cut all this up and lay it to the side until you're ready to add it to the mix. Use an entire package of egg noodles. So you want to get a big pan of water and let it start boiling on the stove. And then add your entire bag of egg noodles to the water and let it boil. You want to make sure that you grease your casserole pan well. These noodles have been boiling for maybe 10 minutes, so I want to check to see if they're ready. So I'm going to just get a couple and take them over to my colander. Put some cold water on there so I won't burn myself. And if I can put it in my mouth and chew it up like normal, then it's ready. And it looks ready to me right there. Okay, those were ready, so I dumped the whole pan out, the entire pan, into my colander, and I want to get all the water out of there. But you don't want to let your noodles sit in here, because once that water has drained out, they will get very sticky and they will stick to the sides of your colander. So once that water's drained out, you want to go ahead and pour them into your greased casserole dish. I'm filming myself here, so I'm trying to get the camera in a good position where I can get this. Most people know how to do noodles anyway, but most of my water is out of there. And I'm just going to kind of layer this in here. I'm going to put some noodles. And then I'm going to add some of that chicken that I cut up earlier. You need a can of cream of chicken soup and a can of cream of mushroom soup. And we just happened to pick up the fat-free cream of mushroom, but normally we would use regular. You also want half a cup of milk. I am going to go ahead and pour that milk right in there. And I'm going to open my cans of soup here. And normally if you're making soup to eat, you would dilute this with water, but I'm going to pour it right in there. The entire can of mushroom. Same thing for the cream of chicken. No water needed, just pour it right in there. So you want to add more noodles now. The last one. And more chicken. If you want more chicken, just buy more chicken breasts. And kind of stir this up a little bit. And then once you've stirred it in, you'll be able to add the rest of your noodles and the rest of the chopped chicken. Because this casserole dish will hold this entire bag of noodles. Okay, I have my oven preheating. It's on 350, and I have one sleeve of Ritz crackers. If you would rather have saltine, that's fine. It doesn't make any difference. You're going to use this whole sleeve of crackers. You're going to crumble these up. We're going to use the whole sleeve on the casserole. And then just smooth these out like this. And cover your noodles. That's what I'm doing ultimately, is I'm covering the noodles so that they won't get burned in the oven or hard. And I just want to add some salt and pepper, and this will cook in the oven for about 20 minutes. Whenever the Ritz turn golden brown, you can check on it, and then it'll be finished, and I'll show it to you when it's ready. Okay, this has actually been in the oven for about a half an hour, and when you dive into it, make sure that you don't do it on your burner, because these crackers will go everywhere. They make a big mess, but you really can't help it. And this is how it looks. And you can see the chunks of chicken in there.